Yahoo! Wait, why did I say this? I did this in one video and I'm... Hey, my name is PolishLynx. Welcome to NEKOPARA Volume 1. We are continuing this adorable little story. Let's go! They are back. Welcome back. Welcome home, you two. Any problems with delivery or payment? They did it! Woo! But again, I wonder what the color of huge bell exactly means, because it was stated that the color has some meaning, but I wish I knew exactly what that meaning is behind. Like golden, silver, and kinda bluish there was one. The brand new bells around Chocola and Vanilla snacks glittered brightly. Chocola had a silver colored bell, and Vanilla got a gold colored one. Well, maybe we'll get an explanation. With proof that they had become independent catgirls, they both had blossoming smiles, full of pride on their faces. Well, they were really close to failing for... Really close! Cheers! For... there are things that some people should not get a pass for if it's by her. Like a driving license, maybe. Maybe I shouldn't speak because I had to take the exam 3 times. I failed twice because I supposedly forced someone else when I was driving out of the street to slow down. What a bull. I will never agree with that. But whatever. That's low. Patting is okay. I pay in patting. Alright, you two are the Soleil star poster girls. Answer dropping their heads as always. Actually, this was the first time we had received a deliver order from a customer. With my cell phone, I was able to check up on them to make sure everything was alright every few minutes through the GPS in their bells. Yeah, I'd be doing this all the time. Sorry, mate! At the moment it's closed. You see, the girls are delivering and I need to observe. I need to observe that they are fine. Errol did want to follow behind them, but I restrained myself. It was their first run, so naturally, as their owner, I was fraught with worry and couldn't sit still. I mean, okay... This is something that is also mentioned a lot of times in anime, like when you have a child and you send them to shop or whatever, like a first errand. I've never experienced something like this, like... I just went. It's not like anyone truly took this as some big thing. So yeah. Besides, I lived in like kind of a village, but it didn't have like this farm village vibe, you know, kind of suburbs basically, but also a village still, because it didn't have, well, technically the laws of the city, but basically everyone more or less knew each other on the street, so it's not a big deal. Not like anything could happen to a kid wandering around, really. Anyway, especially to the store. Anyway.
お店の売り上げが上がったらきっと私たちにもご褒美があるはずと信じて。
I wonder if they are already getting paid.
はーい、ショコラはご主人様とお風呂入れる券でいいです。
I mean, sure.
でもお洋服とかも買ってもらえたら嬉しいです。たまにでいいので。
Okay.
私もお洋服欲しい。多少はご主人の変態趣味でも我慢する。
I have no Okay, I do. I was going to acknowledge you, but since when did I have such interests?
一応ボケておいた方がいいかと思って鈴持ちとして。
I didn't think having a bell was a qualification to become an entertainer. Oh. I mean, I have a doorbell. Does it count? Perhaps this was some of the additional vocabulary they had learned when studying for the exam. It didn't seem like they were any different from before. For okay, I'll think up something special. Don't get your hopes up, for okay. Take a bath with me is completely out of the question, for. But saying that's a bit of pain, so I won't mention anything.
でもご主人様が喜んでくれて嬉しいですにゃ。お前らはソレイユの立派な看板猫たちだ。にゃんてにゃんて、もうショコラ死にそうですにゃ。
Don't die, Chocola! That hurts.
これでご主人も私たちなしではいられない体に。
I mean, that's true, yeah.
にゃんとそんなことも。鈴ってすごいだね。
Don't say things so to deliberately confuse Chocola.
やっぱりそうですよね。鈴もらったくらいじゃね。ははは。あ、ショコラが強烈にしぼんだ。
I told you not to do that. You trickster!
ご主人の株が上がりすぎてたからちょうどいい。ショコラならすぐに元に戻るし。それにしょぼくれてるショコラもかわいい。
No. No. That's wrong. Vanilla, no. Aren't you clever? Well, suppose I agree with her, for. No! The cheerful Chocola is better. She looks beyond cute when she's all salty like this. No! Ah, looks like we're running out of supplies. I have to go out and buy a couple things on my break.
お買い物。ショコラも行きます。お買い物デート。ほら、もう元通り。
Well, there isn't a lot of time, so we need to get going.
はーい、お着替えしてきます。
I mean, technically you are the boss, so it's not like anyone will do something about you taking longer break. Then again, other workers might complain a lot. Now that I think about it, in my retail job, there used to be a lot of people that were higher ranked and were like, we are going on a break, and 15-minute break was taking at least half an hour. We technically had 2 breaks times 15 minutes, but yeah, it's ridiculous. I was taking only one of them. Why did I do that? What was the point? I should have taken 2. I'm so dumb. Then again, I was going at like 15% effort. Kind of. At the end, it was really... my contract was close to expiration. I was like, oh, 5%. Today was just another normal day at La Soleil. Well, mostly because company also started to treat us like crap, so...
あれ？今日もたこ焼き屋さんいないんですね。
Oh no!
開店前にしか会ったことない。
Maybe it's their day off today, or maybe they're only open when there's a lot of people around, or something.
あの子猫ちゃんもうちのお店に来てほしいのににゃ。渡す用のショップカード持ってるのに残念。
Well, we'll see them again someday, probably. You never know, we'll probably see them sometime in the future.
そうですね。まだまだあるんですもんね。私たちの戦いはまだまだこれから。
Mada. We crossed the bark path that we had grown used to walking. There was a gentle breeze blowing in from the coast.
ここの風気持ちいいですよね。ショコラ大好きです。住めば都。新しい街も悪くない。
The faintly salty breeze blew into their squinted eyes. I turned around and saw a bench enter my line of vision. Well, there's still time, so why don't we take a break? A break from a break?
いいですね。休んできましょう。では、私は飲み物買ってくる。けなげにも。お金ください。
Ah, she's lovely. Thank you very much, Miss Vanilla. I gave the graceful poster girl, cat girl, money. With light steps, Vanilla walked towards the vending machine.
前もここで同じように座りましたね。
That's right, just like this, huh? She was talking about the day after I moved. It seemed like it was quite a while ago now. 3 episodes? I wonder how things would have turned out if I had ended up on my own.
どうなってたんでしょうね。でも、一つだけ確かなのは、そんなこと考えても意味ないってことです。
Yup. Oh, so cute! Chocola fondly looked at me. With closed eyes. That's true. No reason to talk about it. No reason to talk about ifs and buts.
そういうことじゃなくて、ですよ。
It's not. What do you mean? Not understanding what she meant, I asked again. She closed her eyes a bit, and I could see a faintly mischievous smile creep across her face.
どんなことになってても、ショコラは絶対にご主人様のところに来ましたから。だから、一人だったら、なんて考えても意味ないです。
Isn't this what he said, basically? Chocola! Unexpectedly, my heart began to beat loudly. My face flushed. I can't do it. I couldn't bear looking at such a genuine smile any longer. As I averted my gaze away, the color of her silver bell caught my eye. I always thought of her like a daughter, but she's growing up with each passing day. You didn't look at the bell, did you? Once again, I realized something that obvious. I took a deep breath, cooling my flushed face. Ah, please always be by my side from here on out. I'm so happy when you're with me. I answered her honestly. I rubbed Chocola's head more gently than usual. Huh? What's wrong, Chocola? Nyandemonai? Nandemonai? You say it's nothing, but... Sweet smell. I tried to smell what she was talking about. Of course, I didn't smell anything sweet. She let out a long, feverish sigh. As she sighed, she gazed downwards with her face flushed red. She glanced up at me, her eyes gleaming. You are already working hard, really? Don't overdo it, girl. I'm plenty happy. She squeezed her hands tightly in front of her chest. She said that to me with a sorrowful voice and forlorn look on her face. Things somehow feel a bit different than before. I knew that she was happy, but it seemed like she was holding something back at the same time. What could it be? She was like her usual feverish and energetic self. It was almost as if... What? You two surprised me too. Oh, I was surprised. I was supposed to scream like, okay. What? I wasn't doing anything other than rubbing Chocola's head like always. Wait, you're pretty heavy there. Where's the sun? Yeah, I don't think she's heavy at all. I mean, come on. That's all I need. Might be it, yeah. Before that, you two do know about the concept of public morals in society, right? In any case, please get off my lap. Seriously, now. Before I knew it, Chocola was her old self again. Well, as long as she's happy, there's nothing to worry about, but... in the end, my break time ended up not feeling like a break at all. And was completely spent with the two of them. I mean, that's not something you can complain about. Ha! Racing my heart won't slow down! It's also open. It will be constantly in my mind right now. The sign saying open. Sounds good, I'll take a look at the data. Huh? Is something the matter? Choco-san? Yeah, what's up? Isn't the answer I'm looking for. Oh, I think I know what this might be about. Is it what I'm thinking about? It is. A certain season. Hold up! Clearly you stuck yourself onto me, Chocola.
ショコラがご主人様に
Yeah, it's that season. Yeah, exactly that.
そう言われてみればそんな気も
Puzzled, she frantically tilted her head left and right. Is she sick with some terrible disease? This just started happening mere seconds ago. Are you alright? I mean, you've been kinda out of it since we got back from our break.
大丈夫です。ショコラはもう鈴持ちの猫ニャンですのよ。とりあえず伝票をそこに置いときましたから。では
Well, if she says she's fine, then I guess there's nothing wrong? It didn't seem like she was making particular mistakes while working either. I'll think about things after observing her a bit more. I thought about that as I watched her head back. ショコラ大丈夫？にゃ、今日はちょっと暑いにゃってだけだから。いつもと別に変わらないと思うけど。もうすぐミルフィーユがなくなりそうだね。ちょっとご主人様に言ってくる。ショコラ。 You noticed as well, huh? Oh, Chocola, what's wrong?
あ、ご主人様。いや、あれ？何でしたっけ？
You're telling me? Chocola spaced out as she tilted her head in confusion again. It seemed like she was doing it on purpose. After what got clear, it was clear that she wasn't herself. Somehow she looks a bit flushed too. I'm just going to feel your forehead here, okay? I touched her small forehead. Her body shivered with a twitch. I could feel Chocola shivering slightly through the palm of my hand. It didn't particularly seem like she had a fever or anything. Huh, Chocola? Wait, Chocola, hey, hey, hey! She called in a sweet voice I hadn't heard before. Signaling to me, she rubbed her cheek against mine. It was clear that she wasn't feeling like herself. Her voice was especially sugary sweet. You could even say there was a stickiness to it. Her grip on my back tightened. I could feel a certain degree of sensuality in her actions. She suddenly came to her senses and let go of me. She flayed her arms about as she howled in confusion. You've noticed. Hey, Vanilla, do you know what's with Chocola? She's acting weird today, right? A breakthrough. This felt promising. By the way, I've been curious, but do I smell strange or something? Right. It was somewhat relieving to hear that I smelled normal. Well, it meant that I didn't smell especially sweet or anything. Huh? When it was drawn in by what I had said, it seemed that she really liked something. Either way, can you tell Chocola to go up to her room to rest? Thank you.
いいけど、お店は
It's starting to calm down out there, so I'll take care of things afterwards.
なんですと、ショコラは全然いけますです。なんたって鈴持ちですよ、鈴持ち。これは立派な猫の証で。任務了解。ショコラ捕獲。強制退去モード。
Nice. Let's see, we needed some more millfield or whatever it is said, right? Surprisingly, Vanilla was the type who could rise to a challenge when necessary. I mean, what do you mean? It's obvious. We, the people that don't give always 100%. We, people who basically give the amount of... I lost the word. God damn it. Let's say energy to things we do, okay? We use the amount that was required to complete something. We don't overuse the energy. We use the energy that is necessary. So when we have to actually use more, we can do it. Anyway, I stood in front of a wide open refrigerator. And despite the distance, I could still hear the voices of my poster catgirls right behind me. How so? What did they say? Meow! Forced clothing changing mode activated. Ah. Evening? Evening.
ダメにゃ。全然ドキドキが収まらないにゃ。ご主人様の匂い思い出すだけで、すごい体の奥熱くてキュンキュンする。
This right here, I feel like, might be every guy's dream. For a woman to develop feelings so big about that?
ここ触ると気持ちいい。
I have no idea what she might be doing. Are you feeling getting better, Chocola? Ooh, I no.
ご主人様、お部屋に入るときはノックが基本ですね。
I did. Really? Sorry about that. I didn't really get why, but she was pretty mad at me. I've never knocked on their doors before now, though. Besides, Chocola would enter my room without knocking too. Always. Okay, well, I'll be sure to be careful next time, but more importantly, how are you feeling? I'd like to take you to the clinic, but do you feel up to walking there?
病院って、ご主人様、お店は
Yeah, we're closed. We decided to close up early today.
閉めてきたって、なんでですか
Do you think I could leave you be when you're not feeling well? Do you? Just listen to me and let's go up to the clinic. Do you think you can stand?
ダメです。今、近くに来ちゃう。
What are you about? You look like you're about to fall over. Come on, I'll give you a hand. I stood next to Chocola and put my arm around her. What's wrong? Did I hurt you? She slurred her words as she refused my request. She was definitely acting a lot stranger than before. Enough with that now, I'm taking you to the clinic, okay? That's the whole reason why I decided to close the bakery today anyways. Come on now. Rational, hold back from your instincts. Vanilla pushed her face against Chocola's body as she sniffed her. What? You don't mean that mating season thing, right? Yes, that's what she means, and that's what I had in mind already. Now that she mentioned it, that was not in the book I bought before. I thought that it was still a bit early for them. Ah, please always be by my side from here on out. I'm so happy when you're with me. Wait, so we triggered it. Since back then, huh? Situations when dealing with a fast-maturing catgirl. I remember that section inside the book was titled that. Crap. I thought that it was still too early to worry about stuff like that and totally glossed over it. Well, just what should I do in a situation like this? Probably look into the book. She looked up at me with pain's tear-stained eyes. It was the look of a woman desperately pleading for help. Chocolate. She had completely caught me off guard, and in an instant my face began to redden. This is bad. I could see that Chocolate was not herself. My heartbeat started to slow down as it began to throb profusely. Like crazy. Where did she go? Sup? Uh-oh. But let out you mean what? Vanilla! Vanilla was right next to my ears as I looked over at her face. This didn't seem like one of her usual jokes. She was looking straight at me. Oh! Makes sense. Express their love for each other physically. Cuddle, basically. They can cuddle. What unreserved and certain words. I feel like I couldn't breathe. Vanilla paid no attention to me and couldn't do whispering to my ear. Well, you're right, but... Of course I knew there were people like that. I knew just how cute catgirls were, so I wasn't one to judge them. But that being said... Well, of course he's important to me. Chocola and Vanilla were important, irreplaceable members of my family. This wasn't a matter of liking or disliking them. But that's why in the current of all of this... Forgotten?
猫だから自分に素直なだけ。私たちは猫だから自分に素直なだけ。本当に好きなら迷惑かけたって一緒にいたい。それでも一緒にいたいものだと思う。私たちが幸せかどうかなんていくらご主人でも決めつけるのは違うと思うよ。だから本当にショコラのことを思うならね。
Vanilla. Her slender fingers caressed my cheek. They were the same words as before. And they pierced right through me again, just like back then.
ご主人様、ショコラは本当にご主人様のことが好きなんです。好きだから大切な人の役に立ちたくて、褒めてもらいたくて頑張ったんです。
Chocolate! Just like back then. You could feel the determination behind Chocolate's eyes and words. She gazed right at me.
体が反応しちゃうきっかけは発情期かもしれないです。でもご主人様のことが好きなのは、ご主人様に触ってもらいたいのは発情期だからじゃないですよ。ショコラは大好きなご主人様だから。
Chocolate.
ご主人様。
Could it be a kiss?
ご主人。
It's pleaded, right? Right? I returned her gaze. I struggled to hot, shallow breaths, still clouding her bewilderment. I gently placed my hand to her tear-stained cheek. I love you too, Chocola. If you desire to, then rather than deciding whether it's right or wrong, I'll be honest too. With those words as my vow to her, I kissed her. Again.
ご主人様。ご主人様。本当に手間のかかるご主人様だね。
Wait, you were still around? That's uncomfortable. Ah, that's right. I gently rubbed both the teary-eyed Chocolate and the proud Vanilla's head. I then gently embraced both of them.
じゃあ態度で示さないとね、ご主人。
What do you mean? No. I mean, that's all we can do on YouTube.
ご主人様。ガラガラガラ。
This is my favorite sound by the dog. Koro koro koro. I love it.
ショコラ。
Chocolate and Vanilla curled up, completely appeased. Choco was all back to normal after being hugged out. Although she could have just been exhausted after all that and would return to that state soon. There's a lot to raising catgirls, huh? To think that raising catgirls would involve hugging a lot as well. Well, on the other hand, catgirls at least won't scratch you. Cats would do that, yeah. So, catgirls are better, obviously. I don't think I'd become such a catgirl lover either. Well, I have no regrets. With a slightly perplexed smile, I pawed the cheeks of the two catgirls.
ご主人様。大好き。大好きです。ショコラが幸せそうで、私も幸せ。
Yeah, I love you too! I mean, Yeah, I love you too. I responded to the catgirls as they mumbled in their sleep while rubbing their heads. They were like daughters. And even lovers. That sounds so bad. That sounds so bad. No. Those feelings mixed to get there. Let's not dwell on it. If you think about it, as their owner and as a man, I guess I'm really lucky, huh? Yeah. Absolutely honest goodwill with no mind games. I guess that's what made catgirls so wonderful. Yeah. Mind games suck. That's what I felt as I gazed at their innocent, sleeping faces. See you tomorrow, Chocola, Vanilla. I soft stroked their cheeks once more. They responded to my curses while speaking. I tidied up Chocola and Vanilla's bed. I gazed upon their precious sleeping faces one last time, and quietly left their room. Master Momo! Yeah, Chocola! Yes, Yashin! Yeah! Something like this. New day. Yeah, new day. Okay, Nope. Ladies and gentlemen, episode 6 E and D. Save the game. Yeah, let's end the episode here. We'll continue tomorrow. That was super enjoyable. Lots of hugging. First kiss of the game as well. Yeah, that's it. That's all that happened. That's all that happened. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you tomorrow as well. Bye bye.